Alrighty. Hello, hello, hello. Get my glasses on. We'll wait for people to start joining. All right. Happy Tuesday, everybody. We're just giving it a few minutes for people to join. And while I guess we'll wait, we'll figure out what we're going to do here. I like that. We might do this purple. Let's see. Yeah, we may do that for our base. Okay. So while we're waiting for people to join, I'm just going to pick out some papers. All right. Let's trim off our branding strip. All right. Okay. All right. I do like this darker color too, which looks like almost like a darker purple. We might be able to do both. We'll take a look at it. Now, for those of you who are joining me or just coming in, we are doing one of the challenges from the Make and Mingle, the online group challenges from our Make and Mingle crop that we had in October. At the end of this weekend, I believe it's Sunday, is the last day that you guys can participate in the challenges from that. There's 8 challenges. So you have 8 chances to be entered, okay? So the one I'm doing tonight is going to be Beatrice's challenge, which is Cozy Moments. And Cozy Moments, it says, make a layout or a card using the Cozy Moments theme and describe what you enjoy during the fall months. Is it the leaves, the blankets, reading with a nice blanket on your lap, or is it just drinking pumpkin spice flavored drinks? So for me, Cozy Moments, I think about like whenever I get a chance to go to like a hotel or like on a trip for work or something like that, I curl up under the blankets and I always take a selfie. And so that to me just represents cozy. So I'm using this, and that's what I'm going to talk about in my journaling. And then for like a sketch to kind of follow for today's layout, I'm going to be using this. This is from 49 Market. It's from back in December of 2023. And I got it off of Pinterest. And what I like about it is that they have a vertical and the horizontal, and that's what we're going to do here. So I'm going to have this one going vertical and this one going horizontal like that. And then we're going to create our cluster. And then what I like about this, you see how it looks like the paper doesn't go all the way to the edge? That's what we're going to do. I'm going to try and find some pretty pattern paper in the starters paper pack and see what we can like build up from there. Okay, so that's what we're working on. And I kind of already, I really like this one. I think that would be a good one to use. But let's look through it real quick. All right. So we got, and it's the first one. Ooh. Yeah, I like that right in here. That could be a good section. Or think about it. Think about it. I don't mind the orange on the back, but orange, pink, and purple. Yeah. This one's nice. A nice neutral. We can build up from that. That one's good too. I like that one because it has already like a mixed media kind of background to it. Hey, Janice. You found it. Awesome. Oh, that one's a fun pattern. I like the texture in it. It looks like crochet. It's really nice. And then we have this one. And then we have the tags, cut aparts, and big cut aparts. I might use this. It probably wouldn't be bad on this color. And then, yeah. Okay. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Woo-hoo. So I'm using, since you just got here, Janice, I'm using the Curiosities in Willow Grove. Yeah, it's really neat how they have that. You know, that would be fun to use on like a hand stitch layout. So it looks like there's crochet in there, and then you would have hand stitching too. Ooh, ooh. Okay. All right. So with the Willow Grove set, this is the sketch we're using. And we're doing the Cozy Moments Challenge from the Make and Mingle DT challenges from October. They are, I think we have until Sunday to get these in. Okay. So that's what we're working on tonight. Oh, I need the sketch. I got to put it where I can see it. Hold on. Okay. All right. So let's cut this. I think it's probably like a good 5. Or maybe I should just, you know what? I'm going to cut it at 6 because I think those are 6x4. So I'm going to cut right at the 6. And then that way, if I wanted to use these at a later date, I can. But for this, yeah, I am going to trim it down, I think. Let's make it 4.5. And then we're going to take, for now, let's take 1 inch off. And we'll see it like that. Okay. So it's falling over. Okay. So here we go. We have this. We're going to go here and here with the photo. And then I have already pulled like possible titles. So I have this from Mlss Studios. It's a acrylic word, and it's actually cozy. So I'm thinking we're going to probably use cozy and then captured. Something like that for the title. That's what I'm thinking. And then we're going to also go through some of the ephemera bits and see what kind of cluster we can create. I'm not going to use that. But I have a little bug. Let's see what we got here. Let's empty some of this out. You might be able to use some stars. Are you having a good day, Janice? Let's see. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Me and this, I had a little bit of a chill, so I put a little like almost like a sweater on, but ooh, it is not being nice. Okay. I love the leaves and stuff. So we can definitely use some stuff like this. Yeah. And then let's keep going through. We'll use some more. So we may use those two. These are some tiny ones. Okay. And then let's see, a day like this. I like that. They have lots of flowers in here. We got some butterflies. I think I'm good with that. Because we got a lot more to go through too. So I'm trying not to take all day. Hey, Cynthia. All right. Let me put some of these back. I love those books, but I feel like I need to do that when I might use those when I do the book title one. I may not get it done in time for Sunday, but I think I'm still going to try and do the different challenges because those will make for good videos, ideas for videos. So I may still do it. Okay. Let's close this one out. Plus, we got our laser cuts. We have stickers. So we got lots of stuff. Let's see. And instead of doing like, what's the word I'm looking for? Matting as far as our photos. I think with the cluster we're going to make behind it is what's going to mat it. So we may use some of that. Ooh, we might be able to use these. I like that. And then we could do something like that. Or can we go here? And then let's see. Okay, that's a start. Okay, well, I'll just put it in here. There's a lot of times I'm like, where did I get that from? I don't know. We'll just put it in here. Ooh, I like this. You could like stuff in it. They already have it pre-cut. I like this one too. Make it seem like it's clipping on the photo. Let's see if we have anything else that one can go under. I'm gonna save that. I like that with the wood. I already trimmed my photos down. I could do like that. Okay, let's see. Do something like, okay, we gotta start going. We're just bringing out stuff that we think we can use to like make layers. Okay, I like these tickets, so maybe we can use some of these. Maybe that and that. I don't know. Okay. Okay. I'm not going to look through this forever. And I'm actually going to try not to use butterflies. Okay, let's go in here. Because the main part of this layout from the sketch is all done right with the photos, right? All the clusters, the stuff tucked in and all that kind of stuff. And you get so much in these collections, you know? I just figured it would be, wait. Yeah, be happy, focus on, these are cute. Okay. Okay. We got one more small one that we want to go through. And then we'll start kind of putting some of the stuff down, not all of it, because I still want to go through like this, the laser cuts and stuff like that, to see if there's stuff we can tuck in, layer in for our cluster with the photo. So, but I haven't actually looked at this one. This one is the foiled die cut assortment. So it'd be nice to see what's in here. Ooh. Okay. Oh, there's some acetate, some actual gold stars. We can put 2 of those. Ooh. Where did that just go? Right here. And then look at that, some vellum with gold foil. Let's see what else. These are pretty. Might be some things we can hide behind, have peek out. Okay. These are fun. Look at those. I like those. Those are really pretty. The colors, those are fun. Okay. Let's see. Another point of view. You can even get bring your own sunshine. And these acetates, you know, you just use some of the art glitter glue or barely art glue, and you won't even see because they dry clear. These are really nice. Something different, you know. Okay, let's take that piece off. You can put a clip. That's nice. Okay, well, there's not a whole lot in there that I necessarily want to grab, so, but it was nice to look through it. We got a few things, some stars, some vellum pieces. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's dump in here. I love these trays. I'm so glad I got some. They have been a real help, especially during the lives. Because a lot of times I'm like, I don't want to be opening these and losing them all over the place, you know? All right, so let's do this. We're going to take our captured and the leaves, cozy with the leaves that I have up here. This I do not plan on using. Put that all over there. Let's start by putting this down because I know for sure this is going to go flat. So I figure everyone is probably still working on getting ready for Thanksgiving. I don't know what I'm going to do food-wise. I only get that one day off and then it's right back to work for Black Friday. I might have to use my pin because I didn't put the pin in, of course. Never fails. Okay. Give me 1 second. Trying to fix my glue. Okay. I just know this month has really flown by. I swear it was just last week we were all hanging out together. Okay. Let's do right here. All right. Okay, so I think I'm just going to put, oh, I just grabbed this one and I got that other one right there. Just a little bit. All right. I like that this has a weird shape to it. So if we're going to put it, let's do it like that. Okay. Okay. So let's do this. Okay, let's get this down. And then we can start building everything up. It's really not going to take us that long, this layout. Okay. I'm actually going to go ahead and put this one down. Okay. Okay. And this one. Okay. So, okay. I think that'll go. That'll go. No, I don't like that. That's too big. Because I know captured is going down here. And then my cluster I'm going to create is going to kind of come over this way. Okay. And then we can do the same thing and actually continue one of our clusters over here and do where we have maybe do something like that. Yeah. We'll just put a little bit of wet glue to hold it down. And then same thing for this one. Just a little bit. And then cozy, we're going to do up here. We'll do cozy captured. We'll go like that. With this bigger leaf, like here. So something like that. See where we're going? So we can do, if not these, which I'm thinking not those, I'm going to go in here and see what else we got. Come on. Tell you what, sometimes I can find the openings pretty easily. Sometimes it's annoying. Okay. Let's look. That's fun. Remember today, dream, seek. Kind of like this. I always like putting a camera on it. Let's see if we can. Okay, look at this. All start falling apart. Okay. And then on this one, we have these, which could be fun. This actually feels like, does this go all the way across? Close to it. Ooh. I think we might do something like that. I like that. Okay. 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 And then let's see. Oh, yeah. Everything I need. Let's see. Let's see. Love. And let's see if there's any other small words. Not on this one. Let's. Memories. Woo, simple life. I like that. It's definitely not hike. It's not figure one. No. Okay. That might be it for that one. Okay. And then let's take a look. Because if I can't get to use this one, I might be able to use a camera from the sticker. Okay. So let's do that. Let's actually get this part down. Because I think we're like right here. What time is it? Oh, it's almost 8:30. We're getting there. Hopefully y'all are still with me. Okay. All right. And then let's put capture down. We already know for sure that we're going to put that there. And then let's get these down before that completely dries so we can tuck. We like a good tuck action. then okay, I'm going to go ahead and put this down. This is nice. They don't do this often where they do a whole piece that goes the entire length of the page. I like that. And we can do something like here. Everything I need. We can put love right in this little space. It's perfect. Let's see. Should I do maybe something more like that with those inside? Something, yeah. I think that could work. Ooh, I love it when I can use a camera. Who doesn't love use a camera, right? We're just gonna lay that down. And then we're gonna do this one real quick. And then put these right behind. So there. Basically stick it out. I know. Yep. It does. I'm not sure. So I'm going to do it anyway, but I think I'm going to put this up here. For the simple life. And then we can glue down our leaves. Ooh, make sure that it stays on the page. If it did go off the edge, it wouldn't be a problem. We could just trim it, but I'm trying not to have to trim it because I like the leaves a lot. All right. And then what I like about acrylic pieces is I found that the art glitter glue really does hold them down really well. And these are pretty light. But I'm just gonna go around our word. I've had this for so long and I've kept it next to me on the desk thinking at some point I'm gonna be able to use this word. I wasn't sure when or how, but I knew I could use it, you know. Let's put our block on there. All right. And then we may sprinkle the stars. And put maybe one down here and one in the center. Maybe something like that. And then maybe we can use, I thought I had some enamel dots. Oh, I do. I have some black. This one dries clear. Let me see. Oh, we got some white we could do. Maybe we'll do some enamel dots on this and then end it with some splatters. Yeah, we can do that. Okay. Now, the ones I can get to, I'm just going to put the stars down. Okay. So we got that. Now, the only thing, obviously, with enamel dots is they're going to need time to dry. But our goal is not to make them so thick that it takes them a long time to dry. And I always like to, especially when I haven't used them in a while, just do a couple of test ones off to the side so I can know that it's doing what I need it to do. All right. We're going to do the black ones too. Let me move my sweater arm. All right. Okay. All right, let's work this one. See? And when you get something, when you're using it and it has that air, you don't want it to do that on your project. So that's why I always test them out before I start using them on the actual project. See? That is like doing something weird. Come on, get it out. No, it seems like I'm wasting a lot, but it feels like there's something stuck in it. And so I wanted to get that out before I start trying to apply it all over the place. All right, so here we go. All right, hold on. Doing a little tapping. Okay. And then let's do, I'm going to do a smaller one right up here. Okay. All right. So here we go. Looking good. We have our enamel dots. Now, I was tempted because I do have a little bit of a purpley one. Should I try it? Okay. I hear you all saying yeah. So let's see. Let's really do it. Okay. 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 So we got quite a few a bit. Like just sprinkled about, you know what I mean? Like if we were doing actual enamel dots. I don't think that's a bad deal. And then we're gonna do my favorite part, which is splatters. So let me just get my coverings. I think I have them here somewhere. I thought I had another one here. Hold on. Yeah. No, these are all photos. Okay. All photos. That's so weird. I had my cutout. Oh, here they are. Duh. Found them. There they are. Found them. Okay, so let's put this one right here. Now I can finally put them back where they're supposed to go. And then let's do gold, because I always do gold. All right. And I do mine all over because I just like it like that. Okay. And then we got to hit it with the white. All right. And then let me just get a little bit more white up here. And then the last bit, of course, hit it with the black. Okay. And there you have it. And then let me see if I can clean off this little bit right here, because I did get some ink on it. Worst case scenario, I'll just have to, what's the word I'm looking for? Reprint. That's one of the benefits of printing from home. If fix that. You can always reprint if you need to, which I may need to. Yeah. because I messed that up right there. Ooh, or, haha, you know what? Like this, you lemons, you find something to put over that. And we have some stickers. So what can I put there? Mm-hmm. Let's see. Trying to see if there was anything, even like the little word. Oh, I like that. We can do focus on. And then what was a smudge is no longer a smudge. And then on the other one, we can do, let's see. Let's see. And these are really a lot of tiny words. So just bear with me. I'm trying to read through. Wonderful, special moments. Document. This makes it worthwhile. I kind of like that. Sometimes that's what I'd be thinking, like, oh, I had to go away for work, but then I get in those covers. And I'm like, this makes it worthwhile. All right. So there we go. So I'm going to hold it up. And there's our splatters, our cozy captured with our little cluster. And I'm going to try and hold it up so you can see some of the enamel dots that we did, the Nouveau drops. There's some right there in that cluster. Of course, we have them down here. And then all the splatters. Oh, I like it. It's fun. All right, you guys. So thank you for joining me tonight. Now, if you're watching on the replay, and this was taped on Tuesday, what's today? The 18th? Yeah, on the 18th. I know Tisa is going to go live, I believe, this Thursday. I think she changed it to this Thursday, the 20th, instead of the 30th. Hold on, let me go back. Back. I should have had it already up. Normally I do. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so Tisa's going to be this Thursday on the 20th. And then Sarah is going to be live in the afternoon on Friday. And then Amy will be live on Sunday night. And Sunday night or Sunday is the last day you get to do the Make and Mingle challenges. Okay. Oh, actually, I got it here. So real quick, I'm just going to put it on the screen again. Let me go to here. So this is the one that we did tonight, which is Cozy Moments. And it says make a layout or card using the Cozy Moments theme, and describe what you enjoyed during the fall months. Is it the leaves, the blankets, reading with a nice blanket on your lap, or is it just drinking pumpkin spice flavored drinks, which I could have done that part because that is my favorite part of fall. I love my pumpkin spice and really anything with those spices like cinnamon and yeah. I love it. I love it. But I talked about being cozy, feeling that feeling of being wrapped up in your blankets. For me, it's all about the blankets. Even when I go to bed at night, I could be hot and I still want to be like just wrapped up in my blanket. I know it's counterintuitive because it's like you're going to get hot, you're going to kick it off, but you got to start off bundled up, okay? All right, y'all. Well, thank you guys. Thanks, Janice, for hanging out with me. And I appreciate you guys for being here. If you haven't already, please consider, giving the video a thumbs up and subscribing if you haven't already. I would certainly appreciate that. And like I said, if you're watching on the replay, just leave a comment and I look forward to reading those and responding. Thank you guys. I hope you have a good night. Bye.